Didn't you love the 80s? You know, you didn't have to be grown. You know, I hate all these children's media and video games and stuff because it's like it demands high performance, and I abhor high performance, as you can see. What? I don't want to perform. I don't want to get Donkey Kong. Fuck, he can stand up there as long as he likes, beating his chest. I don't care if that girl has the nicest fucking pussy in the history of the jungle. I don't. He's won her fair and square. I don't need to jump these fucking barrels and get run over by a case of rum, being pushed around the world by the House of Lorraine and shoved down your children's throats. No thanks. I don't understand. You know, I think I'm a fairly normal person in that as a man, as I got older, I didn't want to play sports or video games anymore. I'm not that into movies anymore. I'm not that into TV, although I can understand how one could be. It's very, very entertaining. It's very funny, and the characters are amazing, and they're interesting, and they do all kinds of interesting things. But I still don't like the crap effect that it has on me. Like, no matter how interesting it is, the feeling like you just wasted hours of your time. The only thing that makes it worthwhile is that you're going to come back and be able to do it again. And so it's the anticipation of repeating the torture that becomes the most pleasant aspect of it. No matter how much it drains you, you can always come back and get drained again. And that's this negative yin energy. That's that yin poisoning of media. It draws you in. I'm not saying women per se. Yin energy is a part of life. It's a part of eternity. It's the essence of heaven itself. But this is an excessive well. And the only way that the yin energy can achieve that negative effect is if you're actually in such a suspension of disbelief. You're basically borderline psychotic while you're playing the video games and watching TV. And so there's complicated reasons why you get more and more identified with it, and it becomes more addictive, and it becomes your world, and that you increasingly anticipate sitting down, and you expect it to become your world, like porno.
Get some ice. That ice maker. Well, everybody, I think what I'll do is just fill a great big dish or bag.
You're not mad because I didn't come over early, did you? You
No.
wouldn't be.
Why would I get mad?
I didn't think, no.
I was cleaning.
Because I just felt like hanging out today.
Yeah, you should do what you feel like, you know.
I thought you might have missed me.
Well, of course I missed you. I wondered where you were. I did fret for a minute.
But today, with the rain and everything, I thought I'd just linger. Like I'm such like, I gotta get up, I gotta get going. You know, it's this time, and it's like, I thought, what am I rushing for?
You know, I have that very thought sometimes. I guess it's from walking Coco. I have to get up, and I think, I don't have to do anything.
I'm gonna think things through.
Yeah.
I need a certain amount of time a day to think. Like, for instance, I should have soaked some beans the last 2 nights, and I keep forgetting. So I got to do my thinking early. And I had a plan today. I had two things. One was look at places to live, which I've done, and didn't find anything. But I found another bachelor thing. It's 1,000, and then I know that I think they're asking too much.
Yeah.
Then I haven't done it yet. I should dip into that shared accommodation just to see if there's like a little nugget in there. Because it's a lot of crappy stuff, but there are some nuggets.
Yeah.
You do get. So I need to kind of push myself and go into that.
You're not committing to anything if you check it.
No, just thank you. I appreciate your understanding. I have dragged my feet. It's just not. I kind of decided at some point in my life that I just wasn't going to do that again, and I'm having trouble sort of getting. But
Well, it depends.
if it's
You
a
get
nugget,
mature
if it's a nugget, like Gina was supposed to be the best, and it was one of the nicest places I lived up until the end.
Yeah.
And then when I kind of saw where she was coming from, which, I mean, she's allowed to come from anywhere she wants, but in a sense, it didn't have a very nice effect on me, you know? So, but yeah, otherwise than that, one of the nicest people I ever lived with. But the trouble, and why I'm glad that I didn't live there too long, is that it was hard to talk about anything really substantial. Because, and I'll say this, I don't think this a lot, but I do wonder about things because I can feel like,
Oh, God.
oh, what's happening?
Oh, buddy. No, you got it wet somewhere. Oh, nice and cold. Where's that towel?
Wow, jeez, he sat right in that bad boy.
That's
Right
ice
here, Mom.
cold. That's
Right here.
ice cold.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, my God, buddy.
Oh, he's ready for surgery now. He's so cold.
Oh,
Is he upset?
Not as upset as he gets. Not really.
It's like, why is my bum cold now?
You're just back.
He just wants to have his breakfast, and all of a sudden his ass is full of ice water. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but
Maybe
it's
we
like,
shouldn't have the cheese.
imagine sitting out at a restaurant and all of a sudden your chair becomes a bucket of ice water. You're like, what the fuck is happening, Bernice?
You're not really
Do you think you're having an acid flashback or something? You're scared to say anything. I wonder, you could do an experiment that moment, have someone in their habitat and have really weird things happen to them in the company of others and see how long it takes for them to say something. Something so weird that they think they're imagining it. You know? Like they think they're imagining it. Like I thought of like having wallpaper and like clots of blood start appearing on it because you've got some sort of film that can project animation on it all over it, and you can have like giant bugs coming down from the ceiling on the animated sort of wallpaper and see how long before your guest says something. It's like they're starting, you see them blinking their eyes and trying not to look in that direction. And it's like, is there something wrong? No.
Awkward moments, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's cruel though. I don't think I'd actually do that.
Maybe to somebody you didn't like.
Yeah. But it'd be a nice walk out there today.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what to
That'd be
eat since I
quite
have
nice.
really no beans.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
I'm trying to put this trolley together. It's Jackie's. I've done it so many times and I can't get it together.
Why do you need it?
Well, I need to take some things down to the storage and a couple of things here which are heavy.
Yeah.
And I
I
don't
can't
want to
help
carry
you?
them.
I can carry them maybe.
Yeah, but there's things that have to go to the locker too, my dishes.
Yeah, I can take them. Just show me them now. I'll see if I can lift them.
Want to do it later?
Yeah, I could probably lift it. If it's, under 100 pounds, I could probably lift it.
Well, you have to carry it all the
Yeah,
way
I can
down.
have it down. I can always take breaks. It's no big deal. We could do it together. You could sort of relieve me. But yeah, either way, don't worry about the trolley.
I can't read it. Well, the thing is, I put it together twice. And I got it working. But today I can't. Yesterday I worked on it. It's so frustrating.
Well, you should have left a message. I would have come over and.
There is something missing. I'm missing that it's supposed to click into place and it's not clicking. The front wheels are not coming out.
Well, maybe Jackie's put a curse on it.
I don't know. It's just.
Now he's like, "Where's my water?" Oh, it's up my ass, right?
It's a little disturbing for him. Eh? Not disturbing, buddy. Are you a little bit disturbed?
Did he have his food or?
No, he hasn't. He was eating his food when he fell under the water. That was a very bad thing to happen while you're having your breakfast. Once you have your breakfast, I'll take the water away.